So this story that I'm gonna do, it hits a little bit harder than what I normally do because personal experiences. So there was uh, a article that came out stating that there was a Parkinson's specialist who's come in and out of the White House, and he's on log, and he's been there 8 times in the last 8 months. And this is who the individual is. His name is Dr. Kevin Kennard. And as I stated, he's been on the log 8 times, and basically he's a Parkinson's specialist. So the news is in a frenzy after the last debate. Now, this isn't something that would have come up prior to the debate because the news has basically been running cover for Joe Biden. And the reason why this one hits harder for me because I lost my dad due to complications of Parkinson's. And I did notice some things with Joe Biden, like when he was really rigid and the way he turned and just, being his talking. Like when my dad was in his later stages, his voice dropped down octaves, and when I talked to him and I'd call his name, he'd turn like that. And so I almost feel bad now that I made fun of Biden. And there's another doctor who is a Parkinson's specialist as well, and he was on NBC and he did a full-blown interview. And I'll let you hear exactly what he had to say.
So my first question to you is, as somebody who's a neurologist, what you've seen from the president over the last 2 years, what you saw at the debate, the last few interviews, the way he speaks, the way maybe he walks, have you noticed anything that gives you a red flag as a doctor?
Oh yeah, I see him 20 times a day in clinic. I mean, it's ironic because he has just such classic features of neurodegeneration. I mean, word finding difficulties, and that's not, I couldn't find the word. That's from degeneration of the word retrieval area.
He's also overcome stuttering, though. Could that be part of that too?
No, this is not a palatal issue or a speech discrepancy, which is very different from a lemino dysfunction, actual word retrieval, where you pick a similar question or talk around the issue, plus the rigidity, monotone voice.
Wait, go back to that, the rigidity. What do you mean?
Rigidity, loss of arm swing, standing up lordotically. You notice when he turns, it's kind of end block turning. It's not a quick turn. So that's one of the hallmarks of Parkinsonism is rigidity and bradykinesia, slow movement. And he has that hallmark, especially with the low voice. He said was a cold hypophonia. A small monotone voice like this over time is a hallmark of Parkinsonism. I could have diagnosed him from across the mall.
Very hard to diagnose Parkinson's, isn't it? It's not simple. I mean, I've heard that it can be.
It's one of the easier movement disorders to diagnose, actually.
Right.
Because it's so clinic. There's very little other. And I'm a Democrat. I always say about this.
Right.
It's just like this guy is not a hard case.
So with that being said, everything that, like literally, I watched my dad go through. If it comes to find out that Joe Biden does have Parkinson's, and I didn't pick up on certain things because I was looking for tremors. Now, if I would have seen tremors, Parkinson's all day long. But every other thing was definitely leading towards some kind of nerve damage, which, Parkinson's is in the category of nerve damage. But what I'm saying is this: if it comes to find out that Joe Biden does have Parkinson's and you people are pushing him to this limit, there is a special place in hell for you. And I honestly and truly hope each and every one of you suffer prior to your passing. Because what I saw my dad go through, and if this is what Joe Biden is going through, you're despicable people. And anybody who keeps him on this ticket, you should rot in hell. Fuck y'all.